Okay, the thing is, I want to go maybe like about 3 steps where I want to think about what we can actually go through, especially about basics. The first one would be the mechanics, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, mechanics, in my opinion. Second one is more about decision making. So, like, how can I improve my decision making? And third one will be like a combination with the build order. So like a combination about why some specific build orders work or not work, or why they work usually but not for us, or something like that. And the fourth part would be, yeah, just if someone has some replays or questions, something like that, we can just go through and do that, something like that. So, okay, first thing at all, okay, sure, I actually already did a video about it, like all those single player drills, but I still want to show it quickly, but really quickly. I have that recorded already, and it's not really that, in my opinion, not really that important. But yeah, for example, is that 1A, 2A, 3A? Yeah, map here. That's something what I feel like it's kind of nice. The other part what you can try to do is like that aim booster. There are some aim booster, aim trainer on the internet. They are all web based. I think that's really good too. Sometimes I play them, and I even my fingers are a little bit frozen, so it's actually hurts right now to use my keyboard and mouse, but it's okay. So yeah, I feel like practicing this is really nice, just because in my opinion it's really important just to click on things really specifically, and you have here some units that, sure, it's unfortunately just only from left to right, but it's okay. I think that is like a have to, that you should actually try to beat that and to get like a fundamental about your mechanics, and it's really good. It actually took me a long time until I could finally beat that. I actually have even beaten that like on twice the speed. That was nice. But I think I can do it now. But yeah, like I said, I have more about this like on a video recorded already, so that's why I don't go too much in details. Next one would be like the worker split. Is it a right one? Ah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, the thing is about, what is it? Fuck, what was it? Ah, there it is. Yeah, you can just choose your race, doesn't matter. So I just use pros, yeah, because I play pros. And then, what is it? Ah, okay, it starts, and then I think those units are just that you, oh fuck. Ah, oh god, how bad, shit. Worked better before. Actually I had once A or something, don't know. Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah, so this one is actually quite nice, just to practice a little bit, something like this, that you get really good split. And I feel like a split like this is like really important. So I feel like this map is, fuck no, oh god. Yeah, my fingers are a little bit too frozen now. It's like, take a while until I get actually better. That's okay. Yeah, but I think it's quite nice just to do it sometimes, and yeah, so that's just another map that I enjoy sometimes to play. But to be honest, I actually play that sometimes when I'm like really yeah, tired or something, then I go for that. I think this map is quite nice. To be honest, I actually only did the Protoss ones because I'm too bad with other races. But that's something what I feel like I should really focus on. Like here you can practice. Oh fuck. No shit, that was bad. Okay, yeah, fuck, that happens. So yeah, I think that's actually, and it's actually kind of difficult to play like this all the time. So yeah, I feel like these micro maps are quite nice too. So you can do, yeah, sure. I think you know all those micro maps. There's a lot of other ones, but I actually kind of like this one. Next one would be yeah, I have even made some on my own. But the other one that I actually enjoy is that multitask one here. That's actually very well because oh god, you can actually really try to go for a build order that you enjoy, and then just say, okay, can I actually go for yeah, can I survive with this drone here? And then you just try to yeah, to survive here. That's what I usually kind of do. What I can really recommend is if you go for this map here, I can really recommend to say save save your specific path. Like for example, I saved those ones here. So for example, if I feel like my my gateway timing or whatever it is was really good, so I can actually save that, and then I feel like, oh, but I actually struggle all the time, like after 7 minutes or something like that, I would really consider saying yeah, try to actually, what the fuck, it's so loud. Try to oops. Yeah, try to maybe save that, and then you can yeah, just to load that again every time when you feel like, oh, I don't want to play all the time from the beginning again because I want to check some specific part. I think that's quite nice. Even in multiplayer, but I talk about that later. So that's something what I think is quite nice. Sure, it's like, I think there are even for other races. What I actually did, I did actually some
Hello.
hi. I actually even did some
Dantarg, I don't hear you.
huh? Could you hear me? Really?
I can hear him fine.
Okay.
He probably can't hear me either.
Okay, I can hear now. Hi.
I can hear you.
Yeah, okay, fine. Nice, thanks. Okay, yeah, then we'll continue. So then, not a struggle. Thanks, good to know. Okay, yeah, what I actually did here was I did from one of my own
Okay.
practice maps.
So probably I muted him.
Could be, don't know.
But
So okay. So yeah, the other thing what I did is here like I did like one of my other maps. Oh yeah, that's not one. Sorry, 1 second. That's not the one. Where I actually just tried to do one of my own. There it is. That's one. Where I actually tried to do some other multitask things, and it's like really hardcore because at one part I have some I have this drone that I have to survive. At the same part I have to micro these ones survive. Oh fuck, oops. And then at the same part I have to build my base. Something like this is, in my opinion, just if you feel like, oh, I didn't have time for yeah, or you're not in the mood to play like normal games or something like that, you can try to how do you say, sometimes you can just try to yeah, just to do like a workout. Sometimes you just go for a sprint or something like that. So in my opinion, something like that feels like, because every time when I play like 3 or 4 minutes of this, it's like always like, oh fuck, I'm so exhausted after this. But it's sometimes kind of fun, and you can actually still try to micro, you can still try to multitask, you can still try to build things. But I'm not sure if it's like the holy grail or something like that, but I think it's actually quite nice just to just focus on all those things at the same time, especially when you feel like, oh shit, I can't I can't think straight or something like that. Because I think if you say, no, I have to play now 2 or 3 more games, but then you get upset and you get frustrated because you didn't build something on time, I think something like this can still be helpful. And the other part, what I can still produce, that was someone, what I can still really recommend, that's what I want to say, recommend is actually, where is it? 1 second, sorry. There it is. Just oops. Now let's go for fighting spirit or something like that. What I can really recommend is something like sometimes even going for cheating, like I think there was another cheat where you just get 500 minerals, but it doesn't matter. I have to check which one it was. I actually have a video about it too, so that's fine. And if you do something like this, you can just say, hey, how about I build now 3 bases. I think for Circus it's quite nice to do that, because Cirque usually has this build, this layout, so I think it's quite good. So we just go here. We build now here the next side. Just go back, it's okay. And it just maybe just to attempt like we're playing something normal or something like that, so it's okay. But later, when they are actually built, we can still try to focus on all those producing, on the probes and all that stuff. And I think all those things actually can help you just to focus on just those things, and then you can see, oh, how often did I actually skip a probe or a SCV or my drones, and so on and so on and so on. So I feel like all those little maps can still help. Sure, I think they're not like, oh yeah, you just go for that and then you will be A rank in 2 months or something like that. But I think it's just really good if you feel like that you feel like, oh shit, I'm actually get too overwhelmed with too many things at the same time. Like, oh, I have now 3 or 4 bases and I don't know what to do. Something like that. So I think that is sometimes kind of nice, especially like when you say, maybe in 15 minutes I want to quit, to quit for the day and then just go do something else, whatever. So I think that's something nice what you can do. I have, like I said, I have still that single player drill video. There's more about it and a little bit more detail, even about how to mineral boost and all that stuff. That should be usually fine. Okay, so that's just the first thing that I wanted to show. And now I want to to show you something about what I think is really important for your mechanics too. It's a little bit now, in my opinion, the like the transition now to what kind of build orders or what kind of decision making I'm doing. Okay, let's just going through this quickly. Okay, so what I want to show is so for example, when I started playing, everyone was like, look, if you play against Zerg, you have to play Forge first and all that stuff. I think I just cheat now, this game, because I want to show you something. So for me it was all about, okay, go for that 7-8 pylon thingy at a natural and all that stuff. And build, what was it? Operations Qual was there. Okay. So, and sure, there's a reason why we actually have like all those build orders and then we get all that stuff. Like this is like the, what's it called? Like the order, what the builds usually. Then we have this one, here. So that's just usually the build order, what you guys always know about, what you should do when you play against Zerg or something like that. And I think, yeah, that's nice, it's fine. And usually it's really helpful, but only in my opinion if you know what you have to do usually. So, okay, what I want to show is, I know, like for example, usually something like this, like this part here, that usually works. That I have my, I think the sound is really loud. Let's go for this. Okay.
Sounds fine.
Okay, yeah, but for me it's like when I'm talking, I can barely hear myself. This is really strange.
Oh, we barely hear the game.
Okay, now okay, I see. Then maybe I can... Okay, strange. Okay, then maybe I just do it again here. Better now? Okay. Okay, so... yeah. So, what I'm talking about is a few things that you should consider about how you can improve like all the mechanics and all that stuff. I feel like for every race, what you do, it depends on my opinion. Like, sure, when you started, which tier you are, and whatsoever. But I feel like try to get in the beginning, like build orders that are really simple. That's why I can show you again with yeah, we could go for this again. I think a lot of people actually know this, but what I usually do is always that 2-gate into gas into a lot of goons and then just attack. It was kind of interesting. If you watch my channel later, or maybe I can show you that later, you will see that I did that and I actually got C rank with just that strategy. Just okay, I will play this now. And what I'm talking about is, I think when you just go for a build order that is now really, really simple, and usually you go for every time the same build order, I think you can actually improve your mechanics and all that stuff much, much better. Because you're not thinking too much about, oh, what should I do and what else and blah, blah, blah. Because when I played usually against Zerg, I had so many issues about yeah, how to when should I build a second cannon, or should I build a second cannon, why should I build a second cannon, when should I build something else, and then usually it was about, oh, the opponent goes for Hydras, what should I do now, I don't get it. So I feel like all those advanced build orders are really, really strong. They can help a lot, but in my opinion, you need to go there to really, really succeed. And the funny part is, everyone is about, okay, you can only do that as Protoss, but I feel like you can actually do that as Terran and Zerg too. Sure, unfortunately I didn't have the time to play this with Zerg, but I feel when you're Zerg, try to go for 9 pool and 6 links every game. I think that can actually help a lot, because, like for example, in CVC, I think when your opponent goes for 12 hatch, you should be able to kill him. Then the other part is when the opponent goes for, what's it called? Yeah, like 4 pool or 5 pool, you should be able to defend. Because that actually happened to me when I played like D rank or something with Zerg. I played against someone, I didn't even scout, and he attacked me already with some links, but because I just went 9 pool, or was it over pool? I don't know, but a really early pool usually, so like 9 or over pool, something like that, and I could easily defend it. And I didn't know anything about how to play Zerg, just 9 pool or that over pool was pretty much it. I didn't know anything, but I still could hold that. And then against 12 hatch, you can actually beat him usually. Sure, like all the other things about how to transition and so on, I feel like that's like really difficult and you need more intel and whatsoever, that's fine. But yeah, I feel like going for some really safe, also really safe strategies in the beginning, but strong at the same time, I think that's, on my opinion, a really good opportunity to improve. For example, I actually, what was it? I got at least 1,500 or a little bit more than that with Terran, and I didn't know anything about how to play TVT, TVC, or even maybe TVP a little bit. But the funny part was I just went. I tried something. I tried something and thought about how about I go 2-fag in every matchup? And sure, it worked really well against Protoss. That can actually work really well. So, you know, 2-fag really strong. Then against Zerg, it sometimes worked, but usually I died. So, so I thought like, shit, it doesn't work like I expected. So I feel like, yeah, Lings are really strong. And I think against Terran it actually worked sometimes quite fine too. But can't remember it well. So yeah, and I'm not really good at TVT, so and as Terran as well, so it's okay. But because I saw, shit, it doesn't work in against Zerg, I just thought about maybe I go for another strong opening. And then I played was it like 2 or 3 racks, really fast gas and getting the academy just to push the Zerg with some marines with range and stim, and some, I think I got some fire bats too, I don't know. So the interesting part was I actually killed a lot of Zergs with that, and I thought like, oh wow, okay, that was kind of easy. I just built those few racks and just attacked. So there was nothing special about it. I just did that, and to be honest, because I played all the time like this, I felt like, oh wow, I think my mechanics got better. It actually felt easier for me to play Terran. Even, sure, it's like 2 years ago, something like that, I don't know, or at least a year. But it actually felt easier for me to play Terran just because I went all the time for the same strategy. And yeah, that's why I actually could succeed to get at least D rank or something like that. And yeah, so I think if you guys want to practice, if you're tier 3 or tier 2, something like that, really go for something really, really simple. Like, you know, I will show you now with the Protoss part here again. Maybe I can find, because I have that already on YouTube. I think, for example, a lot of people are always complaining about, yeah, but oh shit, wrong one, sorry. Okay, a lot of people are always complaining about, yeah, but I don't know the timings, and I don't know blah blah blah, it's really bad, so I need a specific timing on how to know things, and I feel like, really? So is it really important to know that shit? And I think, no, it's not, in my opinion. Sure, because I was talking, I did something wrong here. But for example here, imagine if you did that mistake that I did here. So now you know, oh shit, I built the gas too early and the pylon too late. So something like that. So that's like the first thing what you can think about on how to improve this. And then you can still think, I can actually... So I have now my second salad. Usually I should get the third one earlier, but yeah, I did a mistake. Getting core. So now you see, I have still 100 minerals left. My core is really bad, so that was a really bad timing. And with my probe, if I got in time, maybe I can scout what my opponent is doing. Sure, it's like computers, so it doesn't matter that much. But we can still attack. So just a move. I have here my APM. Don't do anything special now. And now we can still think about what we want to do later. Sure, we play now against Zerg. Usually, when you're really, really new to this game, you can go now for a 3-gate Uno, my opinion. Oops, okay. Doesn't matter. But if you're a little bit more advanced, then I think we can now go for we go now for Stargate. We still build probes usually. Get that. I'm sure it's because it's computer we don't do that much. But to be honest, if the opponent is not really that good, we can still do something like this. There's not that much that we have to do more. So we still get a few more sellouts. We build something, and you see, so I'm actually, because of my few mistakes in the beginning, everything is a little bit sloppy. I don't have that much gas, I think I could have had that more, so that's something what I could improve on, so that's fine. Maybe we get now, yeah, 2 of them should be fine. pylon was too late. Ah, that's clear. So now we get Corsair. And now that's something what I'm talking about decision making and timings. Like for example, this is now a relative timing. You saw? My Stargate just finished, and the first thing what I did, I built a Corsair. The same thing goes for all the other things too. So what I feel like is, doesn't matter if you play Protoss, Circle, whatever. Every time when you build something, try to build it as fast as you can to the things what you need. Like for example, I say I can really need a Corsair because my opponent has maybe only links or something, or he transitions to Hydras, or he wants to get early mutas, doesn't matter. So my first Corsair is my timing now for the next attack, so that can be really helpful. And the better my timing was in the beginning, the stronger it actually gets. And if my multitasking is better, I still could have my probe just to see what he's doing. Maybe he goes now for mass links or something. So now I would know, I can't attack because he has so many links and whatever. So I just have to go back and don't attack. So now we have that Corsair. Maybe we'll build another one. Don't have the money. So we go over here just to see if something is coming. Doesn't? Okay, we can actually attack. And that's actually, in my opinion, like a really interesting style just to go for this. And the other part is, a lot of people are always complaining about, okay, people say just get enough probes, or workers, doesn't matter, drones, whatever, and then you get S rank. I think it's, in my opinion, like a false statement. Sure, like all those probes, workers and so on are really helpful in the beginning. They're really, it's really good that you can build that you know how to build that. So it's really important. But at some part, you just need to know when to cut something. And I will talk about that just in a second. Like for example, when we are here now for like now. So we have now the situation. My gas is now right. It's fine. And now the question is, should I get more units? Or should I get now my citadel? Because actually, like 10 seconds before that, I actually couldn't afford both. So now it's a decision about, should I get now my citadel? Because, and then the question would be, why should I get a citadel? The other part would be, should I get my goons and my no more salads or something like that? And why should I get them? So those questions are, in my opinion, really important. Same goes for Terran, same goes for Zerg. And I think for Zerg is, in my opinion, a little bit more difficult, because you have Zerg players have the issue, if they have a wrong decision, like they think, I can drone up now, and then an army is coming, then they are usually fucked. So that can actually happen quite easily. But sure, they have other advantages, like because they don't need like a really like a base layout or something like that. It's not really necessary. They just need the SimCity for the entrance and pretty much it. So yeah, but I feel like that like this third resource lava is, in my opinion, like sometimes really difficult, especially when you want to improve. Sure, like if you say, I just get Hydras and attack, sure, that's not really difficult. But if you feel like you want to improve and be really good at this game, I feel like the lava management is really important. So yeah, like we're going back to this decision thing here about my citadel. Because if you think about it, I have still other opportunities. I don't have to go for the citadel. I could go for, maybe even for Robo and Reaver. Maybe that could work too, but I have only so less gas. Can I get that actually? Depends. But that's why we have all those build orders usually, because people say, look, you have the gas for that and that, whatsoever. And on the other hand, it's about, okay, I could build now a citadel because I need speed, or maybe I want to get DTs and storms, so maybe that's a good opportunity to go for this. Or maybe I see, oh shit, my opponent gets a lot of mutas, so I get now my second my second Stargate, something like that. The other part, what I could do is like, the question is, should I get now 2 more goons or 2 more zealots, or should I maybe build? Should I build now in the sum 5 gates? Same goes for Cirque 2 or for Terrans. Should I get now units, or should I get more hatcheries, or should I just build something with my money? And that is something what I feel like I got like, how do you say, like my mind got in the wrong direction, to be honest, because a lot of people always said, no, you need to build probes, you need to build units, and then with the rest of your units, what you build, with the money what you have, you spend now at least money for maybe 2 more gates or something like that. Like I said, you can always go for this for Terrans and Cirque 2. And now I want to show you one replay that I actually took with your cube. It was, in my opinion, a nice game, and we actually learned something from it. Sure, it's now PvP, but it's still, oops, in my opinion, where is it? How to say here? It's in my opinion still worth it to watch, because I can check something what I feel like that helped to show you why that's not always the case. And it's not here that I want to show, oh, look how bad he is or something like that. No, not that. It was just a really good example on what actually happened here. I just go quickly here. I was here, top left, he was bottom right. Okay. So now I go here for the 2 gate style. Get now my zealots. And for example, when you watch this replay, you can say, if it's really important for you when you actually move out or something, you can now check, okay, I actually moved out now at 250. Got my gas here, something like that. I have 15 probes. You can write that down wherever, and then you can think about it if it's really important for you, but I feel like, yeah, it's okay. You can do, in my opinion, it's more important, like how when did you actually get your buildings or something like that. So sure, you can still think about it, but yeah. So yeah, got now my core, got my pylon, and so on. I actually managed to get inside here to do a little bit of a havoc, so just get to put probes and whatsoever. I think it defended actually quite well, but it was really unfortunate that my unfortunate for him that my zealots got through, even that he got 2 zealots, so it was a little bit wonky. But in the sum, I feel like he's now maybe a little bit ahead, or maybe we are close, so it depends. But yeah, sure, we don't talk now about what kind of build order we actually did or something, or that his build order was actually now, if I went now for DTs, he could have died. Yeah, I know. That's something what I want to talk later too. But I want to show something what I thought when we played this game. So, for example, I had my timing. My range finished, and that's why I thought, okay, now it's time to attack. Now my range is finished, so I can do something with it. We have crossbow, so it's a little bit more difficult, but I can still try. So I feel like even if there are now a lot of goons attacking me, or like little goons, I can still go back. And now for me it's like, okay, oh, it looks like he wants to expand already. Maybe he expanded already, I don't know yet. I didn't see it. But now my micro was not really good here, because I shot at zealots, it was bad. But now I got my 6 goons, get inside, and now I attacked the goons, tried to kill it and so on. So, for me it looks like, oh wow, okay. kind of interesting. That is something when I'm talking about like decision making now. I actually think that my attack here was actually quite nice. I think I killed more of his goons than he killed mine. And at the same time, I scouted, oh, you actually have the Nexus at the same time as I have. So I can conclude we should be maybe still at the same time. So like we should so no one is really super ahead or something. And I thought, if I don't lose my goons now, sure I can't attack because I'm not attacking right now. My gates are only 2. How many will he have? Maybe 2 at least. And actually I saw that here actually because of the replay can't see it, but I actually saw he has 2 gateways at the same time too. So he has the defender's advantage. So even if I have 10 goons and he has 12, it's really difficult to kill him in this choke. So I know, okay, I can go back now. We should be now at the same thing, but he actually lost a few units, like 1 or 2 goons more than I or something like that. So I thought, okay, is it now time to build goons? No, I don't think so. He had to retreat. So I don't force anything, but I know, actually quite good. I have now 6 goons. I now build goons because I had the money, but at the same time, first I've built this one just to get the observer for at least, and then I built 2 more gateways because I had money, and I thought, yeah, why not? Because I think sometimes you can just go and say, yeah, I have 600 minerals. How about just getting 4 more gateways? The same thing goes for Terran 2. Why not just building 2 or 3 more factories and then get your other stuff? Just think about it. The best thing what you can do about getting all those structures is you have to use less movements later. Like for example, every time, because now I actually got more and more money. I got more and more money. I have more probes. The probes are really, it's now oversaturated now, so I get a lot of money right now. Soon I get my second base. I get even more money because of probes and stuff. So why not getting now the gates and maybe a little bit more tech, something like this, so it's fine. And maybe just skip the goons. Maybe I could have skipped them. Maybe it could be fine. I think it could have been fine. Maybe I could have already built... That's a question. Maybe I could have built already, with the money, the Reaver tech. Something like that. Maybe I could have built that already. So build it now, that's fine. But maybe I could have built it already because I had the money for that. And did I need those 2 goons? Now? Did I do that? Maybe not. Maybe not. And look here. So now I have 4 gateways. I'm not using them. It's not because maybe because I'm bad, could be. But now I thought about, I've actually quite a good amount of units. He went for an exile, so it would be strange if he would attack now. Then I know, okay, he didn't build that many probes. And on the other hand, like 8 are still quite good. And I built observer, and the Reaver's coming soon. Yeah, so that should be my advantage. But you see, I have 4 gateways now. I didn't use them. Those 2, they are now, with the money, they're worthless right now. They're completely worthless. Right now, they're worthless. They have they didn't get me any value at all. So that's something what you have to consider too. Every time when you build something, think about if this won't get you value. I think the best example is always if you get cannons, turrets or something like that, or sunkens, just think about it. When do you get value of this? Usually, if you know, oh, I could prevent like an attack, or if something attacked me and then the sunken actually killed a lot of things, something like this. But if you just build a sunken now or a cannon now, and no one attacked you here, then it's more about, okay, maybe I went for safety reasons, but right now, do I need that? Maybe, but on the other hand, I have an observer. So even if there are now DTs or even there's a shuttle coming, I still have units and I have observer. Same goes for every other matchup too. So, okay, I have now 6 gateways. Or I'm morphing 6 gateways. So, and now I feel like, and it's an important part, now I feel like, okay, I use all my other structures, I build all the other things. Should I go now, this question, should I go now for tech? Probably not, because I already built gateways. That's one thing that I did already. And should I go now for tech? Maybe not. Maybe not. And about this theory, I will talk about this after this replay. I didn't go for. I could go now for tech, but my idea was no. I want to be safe, getting at least 6 gateways, getting at least 2 reavers, and then I'll try to attack. So, my observer, he saw this. I know, okay, I actually clicked on the mineral field too on that game. I thought like, okay, I think we're about the same. Yeah, it's fine, because, yeah, there's nothing surprising here, so I feel like, okay. But I saw, he still has zealots here, a lot of goons. Oh, that was close, that was really close. But I knew, okay, it didn't look like he has any reavers, something like that. So, let's check, maybe we can get inside. Okay, nice, we get inside, they get inside. At the same time, I still have only the 6 gateways, sure, more pylons. Now I get a forge. That's okay, it's like 150 minerals, maybe I can use that later. But right now, this is like dead money, but I can use it later. And now I just produce units because I thought about I want to attack. Okay, so let's see what's happening. And now I see, okay, he went for, okay, I knew he had Observer 2 because I think I killed it a little earlier, but doesn't matter. And now I see, okay, 1 gate, 3 gates. Oh, he has earlier forged than me, but if I'm clicking, if I clicked on the units, I know, okay, he doesn't have now an upgraded advantage. But what I know now is it really looks like he doesn't have that many units because he has only 4. So even if he has 3 what is it, like volleys? So like if he went for 3 times with those goons, with those gateways, he gets now 12 units. But if I could use at least twice my gateways, like the 6 gateways, I have the same amount of units than he has. So maybe I go for a 3rd round, and then I have actually 6. Yeah, then I have 6 more than him. Even if he gets now a 4th time, so it's always about I need 1 round less than him to get the same amount of unit than him. Okay, that's not completely correct, but you know what I mean. So for example, I know now, oh, he could maybe have speed zealots a few, but I saw only like 2 or 3, so not like a huge amount. He can't have that many because he has only 4 gateways, and I'm going for 2 reavers. So I feel like he need really good micro to shoot that shuttle down, because that is the most important part for me. So if he kills that, then I'm fucked. Then he can actually overrun me. But I still have 6 gateways, so maybe I'm okay. Should be okay. But sure, if I don't lose that, then I should just overwhelm him, because he used now all that money here. What is it, like 150, 150, 200, and 150, something like that. So at least 4 units were produced, and until he gets a lot of High Templars and Storm, that takes a while. So I know, okay, I think it's go time just to attack. That's why I attacked here. So okay, he didn't get greedy, or it looks like that he didn't get greedy, but I'm still looking. Maybe there's a greedy third base, a hidden third base or something like that. Okay, picking off an observer, always nice, always free stuff. I couldn't see where his units are, but I know, okay, they should be maybe over here, because there's like now a ramp, but it's more like, okay, how good are we at knowing our maps, but it's something else. But yeah, here. okay, I know, okay, it will be, sure, I can't go in blindly and just think, yeah, I will win for sure, but if I trade at least really well, then I should be still ahead, because I still have six gateways, and if I use them correctly, even going now for 8, if I use them correctly, I should have more units after that, but it looks like I'm... Yeah, that's now something what I feel like I have to improve that. That's something what I would do now. I would try to, okay, how about I maybe queue up a few units, and then I attack. I think that would be much better, instead of having this very intense fight. And not building anything, you see? Yeah. That is something what I have to do for sure. Focus on how to to build something first. Yeah, so what I'm talking about is that we really need to think about 3 steps, or like 3 topics, in my opinion. When you play, you have more or less 3 different categories where you when you play about, and I think there's another replay that I would like to show. What was this? Genau. Yeah. No, this one. Sure, it's now PvP again, sorry, but I think that's usually quite nice to show. A few things that you have to think about is, first are the resources, and even like probes and all that stuff. Second one is like resources and all that stuff. It's always about how greedy you are with your resources. Doesn't matter which matchup, which race you play and which matchup. Second one is how aggressive you are, so most likely about units. And the third one is more about, like in the middle, more like how safe you are to play something. What I'm talking about is, you can be really greedy because you build like only probes and only drones and only SCVs just to get a lot of resources. But if you get a lot of resources, then you die to someone who's really aggressive. Like for example, this infamous 9-9 gates in the center. If someone goes for 12 nexus and you go for a 9-9 gate, you should usually win. Same goes for I go for 12 nexus and opponent goes for 4 pool or something like that. There's no winning. So he went super aggressive and I went super greedy. And if you check those parts, in my opinion, there are a few more details about what is being greedy, what is being aggressive. Like for example, what I showed you about these gates, or tech, that's what I'm talking about too. You have to think about it like, if I get a forge, I have to use at least 150 minerals. That means, even if I have the same amount of gateways and whatsoever, I have at least 1 probe less and 1 zealot less than my opponent. That means if I have only 9 zealots and my opponent has 10 zealots, he should usually win. So it's really difficult to out-micro that. Sure, maybe possible, whatever. So, next thing is, if my forge is ready, I use that tech with 100 and 100 to upgrade that for my +1 to get 2 more damage or something. That means 250 and 100 is like 2 goons. If you compare that again, I have only like 10 goons and he has 12 goons. But if my upgrade finished, I have the big opportunity that I can kill a goon with 1 less shot. So I think, now the table turned, even that he has 2 more goons, there's a high possibility that my 10 goons can beat his 12 goons. That's something what you have to think about, like getting things later. Sometimes you have to think about, shit, Should I get now the gateways? No, fuck, I'm getting attacked. I need units now. So can I build now probes, drones, or whatsoever? Yeah, I think so, because the opponent went for like tech or something like this. So that's something what you always check. Check if he has tech. Check if he has built actually probes or workers or something like that. Is still like the Nexi blinking, or do you the SCC blinking, or do you see like drones hatching or something? So that's something really important. And the other part is, yeah, like the tech. Like if I'm going now for like Citadel, or maybe Templar Archive, or Terrans maybe going for the science facility or something like that. It's like in PvT really important. And the other part is, is he going now for even more units, or is he going for units later? Like I said, if someone goes for like in PvT, if the Terrans get only 3 factories and you see they're blinking, you see, okay, they got a lot of units, that means they want to attack now. But if he goes now for 3 additional factories, then I know, okay, he doesn't want to attack now, and if he does, then it's not really good of. It's usually not a good decision, because he wanted to optimize for later. But if he attacks now, he loses a lot of things. So what actually happened here when I played, that's why I think it's a good example. I went for 2 gates because we have like the high ramp, and he actually was able to get those 2 cannons in time. So he goes now super greedy at one part, but at the other part he goes safe. I thought maybe I can get inside, but it didn't work. At least my pylon could annoy him there, that was nice. So, now for me it was about, oh shit, I fucking hate this, because now I can't do anything. So he actually went for kinda greedy, but at the same time he went for safe. So I know, okay, he can't have like 5 zealots here and attack me, because I actually saw everything what he did. He just, I think I would be mega surprised if there would be like some gateways over here and then he attacks or something. So I know, okay, I don't need to build any zealots anymore. That's why I thought, okay, maybe I can catch up a little bit with the Nexi, and I tried to provoke him a little bit with my zealots, so that he has to build maybe another cannon. The more cannons he builds, the better for me, because I can't. There is. He builds now another cannon, because now he doesn't know what I'm doing. He's now completely in the dark. He doesn't know what he should do, and he just hopes that those 3 cannons now are more than enough. He still doesn't have gas. Okay, I mean neither. But I thought, here that's the thing. Usually people say, you need gas before you actually need a core. But I thought, yeah, but I have the money for it. I don't need any more units. That's why I get the core. Maybe I can go for DTs. And yeah, try to do something with the tech. That was my opinion. So I thought I gave him the vision to actually see my zealots, so he doesn't know what I'm doing. But it was really good. He actually got 3 cannons, and 2 were more than enough. I think even if there would be only 1, then yeah, okay. But 2 were more than enough in my opinion. And I think, oh shit, if I attack now or something, it will be really dicey. But yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead. So like I said, I don't use any... Here, same again. I don't build any kind of units. Still don't use any units. Because I still think, okay, he has now only zealots. He maybe gets soon goons or something, but yeah, he can't have now that many units just to kill me. And I have 2 gateways. If I know, oh shit, he's attacking now with 4 goons or something, then I should have actually something too. But I went immediately for my stuff. And the funny part is, look, I have now a second Nexi 2. We have the same amount of probes. I didn't know that, so that's something what I think is really difficult in this game when you just don't know something. Yeah, but I felt like, okay, I go for DTs. I get maybe at least 1 cannon here because I don't know what he's doing. But I think, okay, shit, here's a goo now, good to know. But I can't imagine that he has now already maybe Robo and mass goons or something and just kills me or something. So I think I should be safe now, unless maybe DT is coming, so whatsoever. But yeah, but you see, now I built this Templar archive, and now I built those two DTs. It's the first time that my gateways actually did something. Just later, I did later all those things. So they were just staying there and doing nearly nothing. Did I get? Yeah, there's a robo. Yeah, and I actually tried to. Oh shit! What is he maybe going for? A DT drop or something. So maybe I tried to be a little bit safe. So it's difficult, yes, but I thought that could actually be helpful. My DTs here, they are just only checking if there is something coming. Like I said, the interesting part is I thought I should be still a little bit behind. Because I can't see what he's doing, so it's really difficult. But the funny part is, he is now behind because he went for like 4 gateways, only gateways, and built units, 3 cannons, and no probes at all, or like those 33, but it's barely oversaturating for 1 base. So it's not really important for me, so I feel like, okay. So I think I should be safe here, at least safe, and now it's why I thought, okay, maybe I still need units, because if there are now 10 units are coming, can we still dicey? That's why scouting is really important, but if I... We're doing it? Do I get? Not sure. Fuck. Yeah, but at least I try to get all the things that are really important. Like, I have no storm, so I should be at least some kind of secure here, that's fine. And I have to check, like think about it. The only units that I have right now are those 9 units. After 8 minutes I have only 9 units. He has this army. He has already... What was it? 18 units? He has 18 units. He's 18 units. That's like the difference what I'm talking about. So he started with a second Nexus, but he didn't build probes. Like not that much, not that many, whatever. So, but he optimized for, okay, how about I get now a lot of gateways and attack. That was his strategy. And I thought about, okay, I have to gamble a little bit, but I feel like going for DTs is usually quite nice. And to be honest, it actually worked here, because when he attacks, I could use my DTs. And yeah, like I said, so the thing is, what you always have to consider, his tech tree was the whole time only gateways. Okay, now Robo and Observer and Citadel. But my tech tree was DT's Storm, High Templar and Observer. And that's the difference. So, and a lot of my resources were already in probes. 15, so let's see, 15 times 50. If I'm correct, it's like 750. So I have now 750 minerals used only for probes. 750 could be like 7 more zealots, something like that. Or maybe, what is it, like 4 more cannons? 5? 5 cannons. So I could have built something different with that money. So more or less. But that's why he has now such a huge army. And I know, okay, it's hard. Either, there are only 2 possibilities. Either he was so mega ahead the whole time that he could afford all those units, and that's why I'm completely fucked after that. That could be actually the case. Or he skipped something. He skipped something that helped him to get all those units. So I knew, okay, if he has so many units, I have to survive. I have just to survive. That's why I think I actually built even a second cannon there, and I thought maybe 2 cannons are enough, but yeah. Sure, at the same time I have my DTs here. They do some, they do actually a lot of damage. I didn't, that was actually quite nice. This move out was really dumb, unfortunately. I thought I could do something, but yeah, now I lost 5 salads. Ah shit, I didn't even build another cannon. Yeah, okay. Now I build it. Okay, that was not maybe too late. Yeah, maybe I was a little bit too overconfident and thought, yeah, I can survive this for sure because I have storms. But yeah, the last units against storms, it was super fucking close. That's why it was really good that I had so many gateways and didn't use them. Lol. Okay, you see, I have at least 2 gateways that I don't use. If I would have used that, I would have had more units and whatsoever, and then it would be that close. So yeah, the interesting part is, because I know, okay, I did a lot of damage here. And he actually lost a lot of units. I knew, okay, I have to use my tech. I have to use my tech for something good. And I know he doesn't have DTs now, or High Templar tech. So I thought, okay, maybe I can already get a third base. But I think, yeah, so after this game I thought maybe it's better to maybe got 1 or 2 more gateways and get more units. I have now +1. Does he have +1? No, he doesn't have +1, so I have an advantage with that too. And maybe I actually underestimated the power of pure force of the Protoss if they have like a lot of units. So yeah, but here later, that's the last thing that I want to show. I actually got caught off guard here. I thought I could do more damage and I thought, oh shit, that's now really close, that's really close. And I was really surprised that he had so many units. Just imagine, he actually lost all his units already. And my attack was not really, yeah, so I still had some kind of units, it was fine. But I actually went for so many minerals to build this base. And that's another part that you have to think about it. In my opinion, it was okay that I didn't attack, because I just moved around here, but he caught me off guard, so that was good of him. Because I knew all my money is at getting a third base. So my decision was, I want to get a third base, I want to get more upgrades. Let's see, do I get more upgrades? There it is. I get even double upgrades. So that's why I know, okay, I can't attack now. I can't attack, even that that other part was really good of me, but now I'm really in the dice, and I thought like, okay, shit, I have to survive, I have to survive, I have to survive. That's now my strategy. Maybe, yeah, that's the other part. Maybe I should have gotten like more gateways earlier, so maybe on myself. So I should get that, and maybe even getting more Archons or something like that. So yeah, at least more units. And as you can see, he has... he still builds only units. He has only 33 probes. 33 probes on 2 bases. No, it's a third, but it doesn't count now, so... And he still produces units. And sure, if I would have played better, maybe I could have won already, whatever. But you see, I have a huge difference with my probes. That's what I'm talking about, like, oh, just build probes and then you win. But I could have lost here quite often, I guess. Because right now I knew, okay, my goal with this move out was only move out, cast storms, and then go back. I have to admit, if I would have played that like 3 years ago or something like that, at the same scenario, I would have tried to attack for sure. Try to attack, lose all my units, so maybe barely trade, and then maybe you could have killed me. But now I knew, okay, it was good that I used my storms, tried to kill a few units because I had high ground and so ever, and then go back. Go back and use maybe my guess are shit. So should have used them much better. So you see, that's a big flaw of mine that I feel like, okay, It was actually good how many gates I nearly had, but I should try to improve on that too. Get a shuttle for storm drops. And sure, to be honest, I think I won only because he didn't try to attack here. Okay, I have now a lot of cannons. It would be difficult, but yeah. But that's the thing what I want to show you. Like, this is like a decision what I thought that's really good to know, because now I knew that I should go back. Like I said, 3 years ago, something like that, I would have attacked for sure. Would have tried and thought like fuck, why I'm losing to such crap or something like that. But now I knew, no, I can't attack now. My upgrades are not finished. I need those upgrades. They're really important. If I have that and have 2-1, here's only +1. Then I would be in a much better position. So stuff like that is really important, in my opinion. That you always think about when you play. Every time when you play, ask yourself, do I need my probes? Yes, build probes. Okay, do I need now tech? Yes, I need that. Build that now. Do I need no units? Yes, I need no units because maybe I die. Or I'm not sure. Something like that. Depends. So okay, use that. So always think about the cycle. About, do I need this? This? Or that? So it depends, doesn't matter which race you are. It's in my opinion on all the same. And then always think about, okay, the cycle is now, I want to get my tech as fast as possible. Like for example PvC, get your Stargate as fast as possible to get your cursor as fast as possible to see if Hydras are coming and something like that. I think the same goes for TVP. If you get like your eBay, get your turret as fast as possible in case of DTs are coming, something like that. And then I feel like always say, okay, I have the money to go for tech. I have the money for building some units. And then check how much money you have left. And maybe you can build a probe or a drone or whatever. And then maybe check if you can build a gateway or something like that. So that's the last 2 points are more about, do I have the money for that? But usually it's always about build like your workers. Build your structures that you need. This is, in my opinion, like the most important part. All the structures that you need, and then check. And then check what you need. So always about what you can use your money of, or should I save it or something like that. But yeah, because Starcraft is really dangerous. Dangerous. Yeah, we died because of Starcraft. Really difficult. I feel like. That's why there's nothing like, oh, you have always do A, B, C, and then you win. Yeah. There's one last thing I want to show. Like all those things that I talked about, I want to show you now in one last replay against Din. I think it was quite nice to play against him. Was it that? 1 second. I think it was the last game. I think that was quite good. And I feel like he, I talked to him to that before too, that he has to check on those things on his own too, about how to improve on something. Like I show now his side on this PvC, and then I show my side why I think it actually worked quite well for me. Not because, oh yeah, I'm so much better or something like that. It's more about why I think it was quite nice for me. Like I said, it's not that I want to show you, oh look how bad he is or something like that. No. I think he's really good, and I think if he practice more and more focus, he can actually be really good. So that would be nice. So yeah, I think, what was it, like overpool or something? Doesn't matter. Yeah. So for example, what I enjoy seeing on his side too, because he's practicing too, he doesn't go for drone scout. Yeah, I know, usually drone scouts are really important and whatsoever, and then you can decide. But to be honest, how many of you actually saw something and reacted to that completely correct? Because I had actually some games, even against high B ranks, who actually saw my DTs and they didn't do anything, and just built all their stuff, and then later were like surprised by DTs where I was like, it's completely strange, but okay. So I think that was really good that he didn't go for like, I need to go for drone scout and do blah 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 whatever. More like, no, just focus on all the things that you need. Like using your lava correctly, and sure, sometimes there's about you have to wait until you get your lava on time for that spawning pool or something like that. And now he needs the money for the third hatchery. But like for example here, that would be like a small optimization too. If you want to go for more drones, so why not build now a drone and build a hatchery here? Because you have the money. Something like that. That could actually work. Something like that. So you see now he gets now the drones, but he could have had maybe even the drones before. Or his drone should have gotten earlier to that position. So something like that. So that's nice. I think I really love this, that he actually just... sure, I hate it as Protoss player, sure, for sure I hate it. I fucking hate this. But I think it's really good that he went for all the things that he wanted to do. And I really respect that he says, oh, I did something smart about putting the circlings over there. So he's in a good position that I can scout properly. That's nice, that's good. And yeah, sure, not sure about, maybe we have to watch a pro gamer how they actually transfer that. I don't know that. But I think all the other things that he did was more or less on time. So I think even the gas time. So that, as you see, finished, he got hydra speed. And stuff like that. So I feel like that's really important that you can go for that. And even that he optimized for that. Here you see there was again like a drone that was idling. Again here. Okay, only for a second, that's okay. Now the drones here, okay, the drones using, that's fine. No, are used, okay. Is used, so it's fine. So it looks now it's really good. Now it's really good. He uses all his stuff, what he wants to do. Even, here look, even that upgrade. Perfect, very good, very good. And we can check that later, that's okay. We want to see this one. This is now more important instead of his attack. But now the funny part is, when he wants to attack, he look, it's really nice. He actually always uses his money. But now because he wants to attack, now it starts soonish that all his drones are idling. Yeah, there is 2 of them. Could be already maybe drones. Other 3 now. So that's now the time for Zerg that this is more like if I don't build probes or something like that. Something like that. So we can compare to that a little bit. So you're not using. Okay, now we are using. Okay. Okay, not using. But that's what I'm talking about. So he builds now 3 hydras, and he attacks now with his hydras. Let's see about those hydras, if they actually do something. He attacks now. Okay, the hydras did now a little bit against a few of my my zealots, but for that whole attack they didn't do any shit. So on my opinion, that's what I told him too. He could have, if he was sure, like for example, he saw all this. He saw, oh fuck, there are already so many cannons. Should I attack? Difficult to say. He could have already maybe aborted that attack. Maybe got drones already. Here there are more hydras. That's what I'm talking about. Does he need more hydras? I don't think so. But he has so many lava here that are not used. Not used now, okay, but for more hydras. And now the hydras are more like here and can't do anything. Pretty much it. Sure, like killing that gateway, whatever, but did he need like 12? 15, 16 hydras, something like that. And to be honest, when I played Protoss, like, what was like 5 years ago, something like that, and I faced this all the time, I thought like, shit, what should I do? How can I win this? he has already so many units. What should I do? But that's the interesting part about just do things later, because he has no upgrades. He now built some drones and so on, so there's nothing special about it. So now he gets the lair. So yeah, that's nice. Okay, he got all the things here, that's fine. But here, look, there's not that much that he did here. That's now okay-ish, I guess. Oh, quite fine, I guess. Yeah, that's good. That's quite good. Yeah, that's fine. He gets now the lair, that's fine. Now he wants the lurker attack, that's okay. If he wants... I know he wants to go for lurker contain here. But I think, yeah, because he used so many hydras, I think if he had like 5, 6, 7 hydras less, maybe he could have done the same. But now, that's the interesting part. Now I have so many zealots, I just overrun him. And that's the important part. Now his decision making went wrong here. He went for drones, a lot of drones. He has now 41 drones, and I went for more zealots. And that's why I could overrun him. I think why that actually happened was only because he built too many hydras in the beginning that didn't do that much later in that attack. And he used drones when he shouldn't get that many drones. So he should have gotten a few more hydras, or maybe they sank in earlier or something like that, because an attack is usually coming. So that is something what I feel like, sure, you can maybe try to improve your overload scouting and stuff like that. There are so many other things, but I'm talking more about this cycle. So he went for being super aggressive, that got countered. I got safe. I was safe, so I got saved. That was good. And he went from super aggressive to super greedy, but I went from safe to aggressive. And that's why I countered it first, and later my aggressive style countered his greedy style. So I countered him like twice, and that's why he actually lost here already. Of course, there was other game was really good of him. He actually nearly beat me there, so that was really good. But that's why I want to show you that style here. That is, in my opinion, kind of interesting to think about when do you need something. So, for example, on my side now, just for Protoss perspective, I thought about to do this as a lecture. I actually enjoy for improvement, like on focusing, to go for all those late scouting builds. For example here, I don't scout at all. I get now the forge, get now 2 cannons. Okay, he could have prevented that, for sure, but now I know. So the good part is I know he's here. I still get next time, gate, and now I can scout. That's pretty much it. And the interesting part is, as you can see, I have still now 15 probes, that's good, that's fine. Get now the gas and all that stuff, but it's, I think all those parts are, yeah, that's fine. Get now my core as fast as possible. My gateway finished, I got my core. And the only thing that I had to do was now using that one probe. I even built the salad later. So I got the Stargate, because I don't know what he's doing. Sure, I knew he went for Hydras, but the interesting part is I still went for that Stargate, like imagining he doesn't go for Hydras. Sure, he could have still surprised me, but I thought still okay. I think he wants to go for that style again. I already have 2 cannons, that's fine. And I didn't do anything else. I just went for this stuff, getting my stuff really early, and you see, I got this Corsair around 5 minutes, and I think that's actually quite good. Usually it's about 5 minute 5 or 5:10 or something. Or depends, sure, you can get it earlier, but you went quite greedy in the beginning. But the first Corsair at 5 minutes, I think that's quite good. So, send gateway, stuff like that. Okay, so now that's the important part. Sure, that's more about now Protoss specific, but that's, in my opinion, kind of difficult to execute sometimes. Okay, So now I saw, oh shit, he has already Hydras and all that stuff. Sure, what I don't need is that one. That's why I cancel it. Because yeah, what should I do with +1 if he goes with Hydras and then kills me? And the other one is that one. I don't need that much gas. Because I want to get more cannons to survive. Because when I was flying here, I saw, oh shit, he doesn't have that many drones. And I saw Hydras moving, and that's why I thought, okay, shit, I feel like I should really build more cannons. So 1 second, I feel like, yeah, no, there it is. Now I pulled probes from the gas. And now I tried to get more gateways because I want to counter him with, or attack him with more, a lot of zealots. Have to check about this one. But that was pretty much it what I did. So I have to counter that and whatsoever. Sometimes pulling probes. And that's what I'm talking about. So now I actually built so many cannons here. And now they got the worth. Now they were worthy. They're worthy. So because he attacked me, and because of that, all those cannons had some worth now. Because earlier, these cannons here are more. They still had some worth. Because I feel like, yeah, they had some value. Let's say value. Okay. They had some value because I knew, okay, shit. If you would attack already, I would die. So that's okay. It's okay. But at the same time, it's about, okay, great. They're just there and doing nothing now. But they just prevented something. So it's nice, but not great. So if something like you're a security guard, like for 20 years, but no one actually tried to attack anyone because you're there, it's like, okay, it's good that you're there, nothing happened. Okay, maybe it's better. Don't know, but then maybe it's a bad example. But imagine it if you actually prepared yourself to get in a rumble or something like that, but it never happens. It's like, so, okay, then it was good that I actually was confident enough to be there, something like that. So and the same goes for here too. You have so many cannons. I have 6 cannons already. And if he doesn't attack, they didn't do anything instead of just like saying, hey, don't come close to me. I don't want that. I want to be safe. So fuck that shit. I even get 2 more cannons because I think, oh shit, he actually got more Hydras. And I want to live. Don't get... So do I need coursers? No. But do I need units? Yes. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. I need units. And with my spare money, I try to get more gateways. That's why that actually worked. And sure, if I have money, I get more probes. But now I need it to survive. So he attacked. Now they got work. They got the value sign here because they killed a bunch of Hydras. That was good. And yeah, and then later after that, I was checking, okay, how many Hydras does he have? Still a little bit too much. Okay, let's go back. Wait for more... Oh shit, could have been better. Get now more zealots. 4 gates should be fine. Maybe I should get more horses now, but I have to check about that. Yeah. But at least I got the +1. That's really important because it's 1 less hit against the Hydra. And now I see, my zealot count should be enough to attack him. And then, yeah, then it was pretty much it. I just attacked, it was over. Oh fuck. So, okay. What I want to show you today was basically think about, check about some build orders that you can easily practice. Like even going for, maybe even go for none scouting. In my opinion, it's really important just to go for non-scouting because then you can improve more on how to build something. Sure, it can always happen that you die to some stupid shit, whatever. That completely happens. But in my opinion, it's sometimes even worse if you get like scouting and then you scout at last and then the guy already like 5 pulled or BBS or whatsoever. And I think that's sometimes even more annoying and you feel like, god damn it, I actually scouted and it didn't work. Yeah, so I feel like go for something like that. Go for a build order that maybe sometimes only for one base or two base, depends. So I think for Terran and Protoss there are a lot of one base styles that you can easily execute or try and can actually be kind of worth do a lot of damage, or you can win a lot. And with Zerg, I think that you usually need like going for like a two base style at least. It's a little bit more difficult, but not completely like unbeatable or something like that. Because I actually met a lot of people who actually had like 100 APM and they still beat me, and I felt like, what the fuck? Even Dim was really good. He actually beat me a few times, and he has only like 150 APM. So I think, don't think about, oh yeah, no, APM is so much, blah, 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 something like that. So just go for some styles to learn. Like I said, this style, what I went for, like Forge, Cannon, Nexus, Skate, whatsoever. Really helpful. That actually helped me a lot just to focus on my build order to improve that. There's actually even a build order for Gateway first, like that snow style, like going Gateway, Nexus, and I think after the Nexus on 17 you can actually scout or something like that. I have to check again what the build order was. But that actually can help a lot. So I think if I would have had more time to learn Terran and Zerg, I would go in for Terrans in the beginning. I would go for 2-fac all the time, or maybe like some other pushes in the beginning. So at least something aggressive. Even if I lose, I feel like, oh shit, I need to get comfortable with all those units, especially when they are a little bit less, or like less units there. Or even laying mines. I'm really bad at this, so I feel like I have to improve that. So getting 2-fac, getting like a push, something like that is really important. And for example, against Zerg, with those 2 or 3 barracks, just attack. I think I would do that like really often, like really, really, really often until I get really good at this. And then I think about a 2-base strategy, because I think in every matchup, like Terran can actually just use 2 bases and can win with that. So something like that, I'm not sure. Like for example, TVP, I would always go for like a 4, 5, or 6-fac without any scouting. So if DTs are coming, okay, then I'm dead. Okay, but whatsoever. But I could try to improve like the mechanics for tanks and vultures, something like that. So I would really, really do that all the time. The same goes for Zerg. I would go for a 2-base style, and then either just going for mass mutas or something like that. Doesn't matter which matchup, and sometimes going for fast hydras. So it depends. Sure, had to check which matchup, something like that. But I would really recommend something like this, and then later you can still go for normal games like standard. But I would say go for some styles that you feel like, okay, that's my account just for going all those learning approaches. Then the other one is more like, I want to play like my standard style, or like the style that I like. For example, I actually played like the last year's always standard, and now I actually play more aggressive like Oya style, and I feel like, what the fuck, that's actually more fun than just going for Fort first and wait until you die to Hydras or something like that. So I think that's really important. Yeah, so that's what I mean. So like, get maybe a few different accounts, and all those accounts should go for a specific purpose. Like the first one, going for 1-base or 2-base style, depends what you have. Next one is more like mid-game style, and the third one is maybe like the style that you want to check, like how want you learn, something like that. That's what I would really recommend. Okay, I think that's pretty much of my talking, and you just listening to my bullshit. Okay, so question would be, are there any what the fuck, there's so many people. Are there now any questions? Are there any questions about all those things that I told you about? Should I show you something again? That would be my first call here. So if there are no questions, then I would assume I would say what we can try is now. Maybe some of you has like a replay that we can share, or optimize. That would be now my next thing that we can go for. Someone? Hello? Is there no one here anymore? Maybe it was too boring shit, sorry. Okay, someone here, sorry. Hello? Is someone talking? Sorry, I don't know. I don't hear anything. Videotape returner, do you say something? Because I think I can't hear anything. Did I mute something? No. I didn't mute, right? You wrote something, right? Shit, how can I? Ah, here it is. Ah, yeah, I can't hear videotape returner. Also, sorry, you actually wrote a few things. Fuck, lol. Yeah, sure, I can drop those, UMS, yeah, I can do that. For sure, I will share it later, 1 second. That macro practice thingy, I want to check that later, that would be fun. Okay. Yeah, 2 rigs Akaresh, shared. Just join what's going on here. Yes, Sapphire, so I could... Yeah, sure, I will do that later, for sure. Yeah, but those safe and strong builds, especially for Protoss, I actually... I actually have that in... on my channel too. But that is something that we can maybe do together. Does someone has like some resource or something like that from Zerg players, where you say, oh, every time when I have a question I go to a Zerg player or something like that? Videotape returner. Do you have like a replay or something? Then we can check that if you want. It's not necessary that you can talk now, but I can still... No, I didn't link it. 1 second, maybe I can do it on... Maybe I do it right now, 1 second. Should I do it to announcement? Maybe something like that? I think that can actually help. Second... What's that? Oh, oops. Okay, I got so at least I got now the link on announcements. Maybe that helps. I actually think that's something we can maybe improve too, because sorry, I don't have that much time to go for all the other rays because I'm really bad at them too. But I think that could actually be helpful, that yeah, I think it could actually be helpful that I maybe try that. Yeah. Yeah, like a Zerg. Okay. Which role are you? Tier 2. Tier 2. Okay. Okay, let's see. Does someone wants to play right now? Maybe Protoss or something? Because I know Protoss. Okay, sure. Maybe Shimon, we can play. It's okay. Let's go to that because I'm really bad at Zerg too, so it's fine. So because my Zerg is really bad. So I will now open. Oh fuck, it's loaded. I will open now a game here. 1 second. But am I dumb? Yes. I don't need replays. Thanks. So, okay. Maybe we can go for Vermeer again. Is it here? Maybe Polypod. Polypod is fine. not my favorite, but it's okay. Okay, Shimmer, I'm in Europe. And you can still stay, you don't have to leave or something, it's just for practice or anything. And so maybe I can show you, so please don't look at my stuff about how to be bad at Zerg or something, so it's more about, I hope it's good, sorry. Can I read you? Yeah, got you. It's more about, I'm really bad at Zerg, because to be honest, I just know what, like in general, what to do like in CVP, but I just know in CVC you need to do something with mutas or something and links in the beginning, and CVT is usually about getting mutas first and later on other stuff, so I don't know. So so that's why I don't know that much. But I want to show you how I would approach this game now. No, that's okay. You don't need to mute. Just because I want you to so first of all I would fuck. First of all, fuck. Yes, that's what I want to say. Okay, so now that's my training part. Difficult part is now I don't know any kind of build order. I go now for 9 pool, that's so Shimmer should know it, because I think it would be bad if you die now to a 9 pool. So it's completely fine if he could now even if he wins now, it's even better. That's okay for me. But yeah, at first I would say the first thing what I want to check is how can I actually improve my mining here. For example, so how can I actually improve my mining? Can I actually go for what is it called, like mineral boosting too? That's the other thing. So that's the first thing what I would really check, and how to improve that. Next thing would be, okay, I built this here. Okay, a little bit too late, could be like at least 1 or 2 seconds earlier. I build now more drones, but I'm not sure if that's the correct build order. So that's why I mean, maybe I need another build order to do that. But I need an overlord, so that's fine too. Maybe I should have built the overlord first, maybe, it could be. I don't know. Yeah, I think so, could be, yeah. So please don't judge me. So, but you see, so I just practiced something and I thought it could be worth it, and it looks like that I'm in the wrong. I think I could have gotten already another drone, so that's something what I have to check if I would play Zerg. But now I want to get the 6 links, and like I said, if Shimmer knows that he goes now for 2 cannons, or at least really safe, that's fine, that's really good. Or maybe he goes for 2 gates, doesn't matter. So, okay, got this one, that's fine. Okay, I get now so many minerals, maybe I go and build a hatchery. I don't know, so please don't look for what is the build order, it's more about how can I improve here. I used my, I didn't use my lava in the beginning, so I know that was really bad. Maybe I get now gas, because gas is good. Okay, that's okay. Okay, we go over here. So. And I think because of the timing, I think he's over here. But I'm not completely sure. Let's go over there. Did we build stuff? Did we build stuff? So, get this one. I have a lot of money. Maybe get another another hatchery. Not hydra. So, that's what I said because of the timing. He's over here. Okay, good. 2 cannons, fine. He's in a good position. He's good. Please go over here. So we built this one. We built this one here. And now the next thing would be, how should I actually use my... Maybe get this one, just to kill this one here. Question would be, how can I... Oh, I have I've already gassed for a lair, so it looks like that my lair should have been much better. Maybe I got 2 drones. Okay, it's fine. They go and kill. Please. So it's built. And now let's check how do I use my F2, F3 over here. A little bit difficult, but now I feel like he went already for 2 gateways. My thingies are here. That's good. Okay, maybe I should have built. Maybe I should have built that one earlier, the overlord. Okay, that was bad. I think I can need this one. Yeah. But to be honest, like, it was now safe. I didn't die. And now here, look, that's really, really bad. I've already... Oh. There's now one. Let's see if we can go over here. Second gas already. So it's kind of likely that he wants to go for something like really tech heavy, maybe the tease, maybe one overlord over here, so that's good. Please go over here because I want to check what's happening. I think that could actually help. Second gas. Over here, please. Over here. So, and as you can see, I struggle a lot with this. Maybe that looks bad, okay. Let's see, here's Stargate now. He has Stargate earlier than I have. I have Spire. That happened, I think that's usually common, but it's okay, maybe 2 more. Okay, but it doesn't look like he has already like a lot of stuff like that I have to be. Okay. Shit. That's done really good. So, counterpart here. Okay. Okay, then let's see. Maybe we got already sunken. Oh, fuck. Sunken over here. That's fine. Maybe we got another hatchery. Our forces are under attack. Got me here. It's fine. Our forces are under attack. This one. Okay. I think I could have maybe built Ah, lol, they didn't. Okay, so that was really terrible, but it's okay. We build now. So build this now. Oh shit. Okay. Maybe we get even this one. So let's see, maybe we need a sunken here. Oop. So maybe we can get this one. Okay, he's not really prepared for that. Okay, I think we can't do that much now with only. So what do we need?
More minerals.
Okay. Let's see, so, oh, okay, his forge is spinning, that's good for him. Okay, so we get now a lot of meters and stuff like that. So, sure, it's not maybe really helpful now, we can still die to other bullshit, something like that. But we can try something like this, that we actually go for lurkers, just to be a little bit safe. And because he still didn't try to go for... Fuck, how does it work? Shit.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah.
Evolution complete.
We can still try. So this. Ah. So we go over here. So, okay, building. We still build stuff. We build now.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, there's units. Can you see them? Okay, so let's go.
Our forces are under attack.
Evo chamber. Okay.
Complete.
Okay, then I done one here. So, see. Killing those ones here. Killing those ones is good. So we're going now for lurks because there's only build, sunken. Okay. Oh fuck! Oh shit, it blew the spire. Fuck. That was not on purpose. Fuck. I want to build sunken shit. So I built all the sunkens, now you couldn't do shit. And I built all those. Okay, I still need to use my money. Maybe for my drones. I don't know, maybe I think I used too many drones now. Okay, but I know he's still on. Ah! So what we can try is actually this one. I reduce. Away. Let's see. Does he have anything? No. So he doesn't have anything now.
Our forces are under attack.
Ooh! Oh, what are you doing? Fuck. So denying this. 9! Ah! Fuck! Okay, because I have so much gas, I don't need a third one. Sure, maybe if you play better than me, then maybe yes. But not when you play garbage like I do. So, let's go over here. Because it looks like he still doesn't have this one. Like this. Suck. So, and now I think... 9? Ah, I don't need that. So, what I could need is overload. He still doesn't have up range, and now you see I have so much money. I need more hatcheries now. Could have built that earlier. Reduce this one here. Okay, Romar, oopsie. Can use this one. So this one. This one. I don't know. This one, so. Point part is now. He doesn't have. He is still on. He's still on. What's that now? Fuck. Does he have something? So we go now for lurker here. That, fine. Okay, and now I think we can still produce. Okay, now we can use this one here. Upgrades are nice, I like that. And we can now go for this one. We should do some different. So those ones are actually just for protector area. So I think we're quite safe here. So all my units are quite safe and everything else is just going here. Maybe we can get this one because I want, and not because I enjoy getting out the colors or something, but I can need those upgrades, it's fine. Okay. Okay, he has a lot of upgrades. 3-0, that's really good. So that I have now a shit ton of units. If he doesn't storm the airplane, then I should actually win this. Unfortunately. So now I build. With this one, I don't know. So, okay, this one. Maybe I have to change. Some drones here. Okay, because now I have not that much gas. I get this one here. This one. So let's use some static defenses. Usually, I think you can actually go for something like that. I don't know. Okay, so now I don't attack because I get the philo now because it looks like yeah, those goons are really strong. Here, look. Those lurkers are really, really strong. And for me it's now, I check now this position, because he's not here, he's only 3 bases and 2 gas. I'm actually in a really good position. I just don't have to die. And I should actually win this here. See, so. Okay, this one here now. Okay, this one. Sure, I have not too many. Ah, this one. Pilers here, 3 should be enough. Okay, but looks like his. Ah, yes, no, finished. Okay, good. What do you do? So now, because he actually expanded, I thought about I expand now. Ah, lol, fuck. So,
Our forces are under attack.
units. So, but we need to. Let's go back, because we still don't have all the units.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, is that prison?
Our forces are under attack.
Ah, oops. Oh, that one.
Forces are under attack.
Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, doesn't matter. Okay. So, yeah, as you can see, there are a lot of things that I have to improve, but still I had actually at least like 6,000 minerals more than him, so that's fine. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I think that game could now drag now for another 20 minutes or something, but it's okay. But as you can see, so, wow, I never actually checked any kind of build orders and something like that. And I didn't know how to transition properly. And that's what I think, when you play standard, it's really hard. I think it's really hard to play. But that's what I want to show. As you can see, like for me, I actually started already at minute 1. I think even the 9 pull was quite late, or it could be like a few seconds earlier. And and even my mirror boosting was bad, something like that. Even like that overlord timing, I think that was really bad too. So there are already some flaws there that I can check, that I can work on. Sure, like I said, all those stuff, I don't know shit. I just build now. I built all those things, and you saw that it was not really enough just to smash someone or something like that. So Shimmer did very good here. That was good. He actually went for those 2 cannons. It's nice. Yeah, but I would really consider, okay, if I play no more Zerg, I would go now and check, okay, how about like at first, I think until this time I would really go now and say, okay, he actually didn't do anything until 5:30, and I already got behind because sure my 9 pull didn't work and all that stuff, but on my opinion it was more about I didn't know the exact timings or like the build order or something like that. So so what I could focus on. So that's why I thought about, okay, the only thing that I focus on is now I try to use my stuff, but it didn't work either. That's why you need practice. So only even if you focus on it, you still think, fuck. Like for example here, I have 3 drones doing nothing. They could be already something. So if I could have used them, maybe I could have had already more drones or something like that. What is it now? Drones more, yeah. So that was really bad. So that is something what I have to consider in the beginning. I would actually, like I said, I would actually now, if I say I want to play Zerg now, I would play now at least the next 30 minutes only this. Just getting 9 pull, try to check when do I get 9 pull and whatsoever, because 9 pull is quite good even against gateway first or even against 2 gates, something like that, so it's fine. And then I would check, okay, when should I build something? And then I try to need to adapt, like for now, because he went for so many zealots. Maybe I should have gotten those sunken earlier, then I would be safe here and didn't lose so many drones. Or maybe I could have gotten already more circlings and tried to kill him, or something like that. So, but yeah, as you can see, I'm really bad at this. Ah, yeah, Hawk CV. Ah, yeah. I think Hawk, yeah, sure, Hawk. I heard about it, that's that Hawk does a lot of things. Lanonite. Fucking Oh, I feel like good comp knowledge is more important than probable. Oh, that could be, yeah. I think it's not that bad actually. Yeah. Like tech order, that's quite nice too. That's true. Yeah, like what Shima said here. So like Hawk CVP guide, good at good base for setting up macro, 2 base, many hatches, lots of drones, sunkens. What I did when I started set, yeah. So I would really consider something like that. I actually saw Hawk playing that too. Like what was it? That F2S rank thingy. I would really consider that, and if he has something, that's why I would really say, if he has what is it called, a guide about like playing on 2 hatcheries or 3 hatcheries, something like that, like something lower and more aggressive, or more with maybe more with muters, maybe lurkers early or something like that, I would really consider try to focus on something like that, because like I said here, look, it's really difficult for me because people say, yeah, look, you just build drones and then you will be fine, and then it looks like this, and it's like, oh fuck. So sure, I think if I would have gone now for 3 hatch Hydra, maybe it would be much easier, because I actually could poke him, and then he's in trouble because he needed to accept the amount of cannons and blah blah, blah whatever.
Did you not see the zealots moving out? Or
Yeah, I
did they
think.
catch-
Yeah, I think I didn't see it, so that's
Yeah,
why.
okay.
That's why I was.
Because like otherwise, I mean, you should have time to make things.
Yeah. So let's see, where is it? When was it? A little bit later. Yeah, sure. It was. Yeah. Yeah. I thought he went back. Something like that. I thought, maybe he went back or something like that. And yeah, I didn't expect that. I thought like, oh fuck, oops.
I guess maybe it's probably important to like keep an eye on them with the links.
Yeah,
Because like they can't catch the links, right? So it's like just like a micro play.
that's right. But like I said, so because I don't have that much experience, maybe I should have. Yeah, but his Corsair was already there, so I needed to move that back. But true, like that's why it's important to improve with the links and all that stuff. But that's why I mean, like, that was not my improvement right now. My improvement was not focused on my scouting here.
Oh, so this wasn't the first game then, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. It was first game for me. So,
Okay, good.
but I mean more like my focus was right now use the money somehow, and that's why I thought, okay, maybe I build a lair now. Maybe I need to build a spire. Now I build Mutalisk, doing shit. So now I build a hatchery. But like I said, I don't know. Like I saw a lot of those Wallens and stuff like that, like sure when I play PvZ, but I never focused on that. Like, oh, when do you build this one, or when do you build a sunken or something like that? That's why I just build stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what you see is like it's really difficult sometimes just to build stuff. But on the other hand, I feel like if you only think about I need to build order and have to build at 5 minutes something, whatever, then I feel like that's not really good neither, because you're too occupied with doing things. Like, for example, what happened to me was when I played Protoss in the beginning, I actually always try to, oh look, okay, it's now 7 minutes, and now I need to build a Citadel of a Dune because I want to get speed sellers, something like that. But then later I lost so many games. I thought like, hey, why do I lose these games? I actually did that like on this build order and whatsoever, and I didn't get it. But then it's more about, yeah, but if I do this build order, that means my opponent goes for a fast third or something like that, and I feel like, okay, that makes sense now, because what I need that Citadel to do maybe earlier when I know, okay, shit, my opponent goes for a heavy attack or something like that. So that's why I mentioned. So for example, it's good that you have some kind of build order that you feel like, okay, I want to do this, and then that. But at the same time, try to check what you want to do. Like, for example, you see, like at this game, Shimmer went for more or less like a weird move out around, it was like 6:30? Yeah, so around 6:30 his 3 zealots attacked. And usually everyone says, oh look, if the build order in PvC goes like this, then you have like at 7:30 like 7 or 8 zealots, 5 coursers, and then you attack. But he went now for a 3 zealot attack. So like somehow, because it's okay, you can do still stuff with that too. That's fine. But like you said, if I would have had already the links, because I had a lot of drones, I had the money, I could have gotten so many links and just overwhelmed them. But I was blind, I didn't see it. And at the other part, I was so occupied with, okay, I want to build things. But it's okay. That's why we practice. So that's why it's really good. On the other hand, I actually caught a lot of his courses. It was nice. But yeah, so that's why I mean, so for example, like you mentioned before, it's a really super mega good point to say, oh, your link micro was not good enough to scout this area, and if he attacks or if he goes back. That's completely true. It's completely true. But I would say, if I'm still not really satisfied or like confident with this, with my build order here, I wouldn't try to say, oh, I need to link macro now, and I need to scout with all my overlords and overlords redundant and whatever. So it's more about, can I get this base up in a really good shape? Like for example, right now my I was called the SimCity was really bad. Could have been differently. My build order on itself, like the timings were really shit too. So that's why nothing really worked. But it's okay. That's why I said I don't play Cirque, and that's why it's difficult. But I knew, okay, I should go maybe on a guide just to check, okay, how I'm going to build something, and then have to adapt to a few things. So like you said, usually you would say, oh look, the hatchery has to be done at whatever, but oh, here there are 3 zealots, so that's why I need at least maybe 10 more links to deal with that. And that's why we can't always say, oh look, at 7 minutes you need already like this hatchery here and so many hydras and whatsoever. So that's something what we always have to consider. But it was nice, it was still fine for me, and I think like at 9 pool, sure 9 pool is not maybe super good to transition into late game stuff, something like that, but I even saw City always going quite often for 9 gate, and I think it's fine. So going for 9 gate, completely fine. And here, other part would be improving my using my, because later you saw here when I tried to attack, I had so many meters, and then yeah, here I thought to do that, and I was like, what the fuck, doesn't work, shit. So I thought maybe I could kill this cannon there or something like that, so that would be fun. But yeah, it didn't work. And to be honest, I think if I would have gotten a little bit better and maybe better transitioning or whatsoever, I think I could have still won this game. So yeah.
I mean, you can just try again.
It's kind of because I don't want to watch you guys want you guys watching me the whole time. Like I practice now Cirque or something that I think could be do that another time. Maybe I should get another account. Doesn't matter. But yeah. But I want to show you how I would approach now to improve on playing Cirque. That's something what I want to show. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, so is this about CVP or PVC?
I think to be honest, like CVP too, because
Okay.
To be honest, like at some part when I played earlier, like a few years ago, I thought about to play more Zerg because I could play 2v2s then. Because in my opinion, like playing Protoss in 2v2 sucks sometimes, and I think it's actually kind of interesting to play Zerg. But yeah, because I don't have that much time, I can barely play Protoss now, so it's sometimes really difficult. But yeah, so I would really consider to say, hey, that is now an approach on how to focus on something, and that's why I think I'm really impressed about how Muni improved his Terran style, because he actually played usually only Protoss. Then he switched to Terran, and in like 2 months or something, okay, sure, to be honest, he played like excessive amount of games, but at the same time he actually got A rank in a month or something like that. It was really impressive, and I was like, what the fuck? Didn't expect that, like from only Protoss to only Terran in like a month. Nearly the same amount of skill. Sure, I think Protoss he was still about 2,100 or something like that, but getting A rank with Terrans in such a short time for like what the fuck, that was really impressive. That was good. So yeah, I think I don't. That's more like that should be more wrapped it up now for more like all those basics than what I feel like. So that's why I would really consider, if you guys play with each other, just set some different goals. Not like, oh, I have to beat you. So, not like this. More like, if I would play now with Shimmer a few times CVP, I would say, okay, you could try to get your build order on time. And I don't know what he's usually opting for, but it doesn't matter right now. And I would say, yeah, and I want to opting like all my stuff, like completely, and I want to at least until the 7:30 mark, I want to do something really completely correctly. So that's why I would say, okay, let's play a few games, and then I optimize that, and you optimize this. And then doesn't matter if we win, like I said, I could still play later, like what was like something when we played. We could have still played now for a really, really long time. So, and I didn't want that right now. So I feel like, let's see, after the attack. Yeah, I see even after the attack on that, I lost so many things, and I have so much money, sure, but I think it would have taken so much time. That's why I sometimes feel like sometimes it's good to say, okay, just fuck this. It's not worth it to play now 20 minutes more on late game until we mine out. Maybe we want to focus on like the early game. So like for me, like the early game sucked, was really bad, but it's okay because I don't play Cirque, so it's okay. And that's why I would say, hey, how about we play now 5 games, maybe only until 10 minutes, until minute mark or something, and then we try again and try again and try again, or even save the game. If something like worked really well, sometimes you can go and save the game and then try it again. That's something I would really consider. So that someone has like maybe yeah, earlier in mid game, yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, so does someone have maybe a replay or something that we can check? Oh, nice.
Can also, I mean, if Shimmer wants, I can play him.
Ah, yeah, sure, why not? Then I can observe you guys, something like that. That would be nice.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If he wants, I guess.
Yeah, ask him this nice. Maybe I can
Yeah.
host maybe Polypoid again, just yeah.
Good. Is the password good by any chance?
Ah, sorry, yeah. Yes. It's like good. Good, sorry. Like GOD, just GOD.
Okay. So many letters.
Uh,
Wait, is it? It says wait, GOD, right?
GUD, yeah.
G E. Wait, how the? Okay, just the German. I'm fine.
Also, good.
Good. Okay.
Good.
Oh yeah, okay. I think I got it. Also telling me invalid again. Oh no, it's fine. Woohoo.
Ah, okay, no, it's okay. Fine.
That's nice. 1 second. I need this for people's and
So if you guys want, I can try to. Ah, lol. No, they don't hear me. Okay, doesn't matter. Maybe they can. Okay, so okay, then we do it like this. Maybe someone is listening still, or maybe maybe the word later. Fine too. Okay, I try to just commentate and say what we can do. Like for example here, what's happening? Okay, like this was a really bad start, so we should really. Why do they have such? Ah, damn it, the colors. Great, purple and pink. Great, really good. Okay, so like for example, those are small things that you can improve. Like Shimmer, he went for this probe going to the right and then to the left. It's like a few seconds that you've missed there. And on the other hand, if you position your probe over here, then it actually goes up and down in a straight position. And yeah, all his patches and all that stuff, they are really messed up. So that's why he doesn't get that much money than he could actually. So it's super small details, but it could work. Same thing goes here too. Let's see, does he actually go for no, he doesn't. So like for example, he could go for it's called, sorry, this mineral boosting thing, for example too. Like here there's drone. Could click it already and then it would go over here to the left. so he could actually build something earlier. Like for example here, look. This 9 pool could have done. Well, I know, so it was O pool, sorry. But still, that O pool could have been like at least like a second or two earlier. That's now surely completely nitpicking, like all those really small small details. But I think, for example, you don't have to do that much in the beginning, so why not trying to do that? If you can try to focus on something, why not? Unless you're completely occupied just to click one workout to the mineral or something like that. So yeah. And yeah, like I said here, that's what I'm talking about all those like here, that's the part, that's exactly the part where I'm talking about why I think sometimes it doesn't matter if you scout or not. Like for example, he saw, okay, the pool is not finished, and he still went for a cannon. He could have gotten now next side cannon, so a small optimization, but a little bit more than that, because he scouted it. He saw that the pool was not finished, so there was no need for being afraid right now. So he could have built that, and then the cannon. And now the gateway, where's the gateway? Yeah, the gateway is yeah, there's no gateway. The gateway is missing. Super late now. Yeah, it's super mega late. That's really bad. That's what I'm talking about. He needs that gate, not because he wants to, what's it called? You know, he needs that gate, not because he wants to have salads, because he wants to have the core. So all this, and that's now super mega late, just because he was too occupied using his probe, walking around, and he has really late gas too. So that usually means he goes for something less gas heavy. Maybe he goes for hydras, or maybe because he built his hatchery over here, he goes now for a lot of links. So for example, I think it's more worse for Shimmer right now, because this is so mega fucking late. Let's see, when does he build the core? Okay, the core is there, that's fine, but in my opinion it's not really necessary to build it here when you have the pylon over here. So he has now 400 minerals. He's now, it's an interesting part, nothing happened, but he's already supply blocked. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. There was only one probe. He used 2 links to get that, and he got supply blocked. That's what I'm talking about. So that's why you can actually go for single player and try to get this routine, just to say, okay, I want to build this, whatever. So usually you know all those build order thingies, because there are a lot of YouTube videos, or even on Wikipedia, like Wikipedia, you can always watch that. That's what I thought. There's the Hydroden. And even the Hydroden could have been earlier, because he had the money for that. So even that was late. So he could all do all that stuff. And I think there's a high chance that Shimmer dies now, because yeah, Stargate is now. Stargate is mega late. Look, when I did that build order that I showed you, with the 2 cannons in the beginning, without scouting, I've built already the Corsair at 5 minutes. The Corsair is already building, and he is still morphing that one. And there was no reason for that. He actually even scouted that he doesn't do any shit, that his opponent doesn't do any shit. He has only 1 cannon, so that's actually quite good for him. He has now 3 sellers, that's fine. But this one is so mega late. That's so mega late. So I feel like, okay, now he's in a good position. It's now okay, because he doesn't attack. But if he would have attacked already, because the Corsair is super late. If that would be like a normal free Hydra bus, he would be dead already, because he has only 1 cannon, a few zealots, and look, he has now 5 Hydras. Could be even more. Many links. Supply blocked again, just because he came there, nothing happened. So And that's what I'm talking about. So I feel like scouting in the beginning, especially when you don't know what to do, and sometimes you're too occupied with the multitasking, go and try to do like a really simple strategy. That's why I actually enjoy, like I said here, there's no scouting, two cannon thing, because like I said, my build order was just better than his, even that he scouted him first, had only one cannon, so and I didn't do anything else. I wasn't, I didn't go for mega multitasks, harassing style. No. I just went for his two cannons, even later next side than he had, and I still got more ahead with my Corsair style. He could have had the Corsair, the first Corsair of much earlier. And now his... Okay, +1, it's nice, but everything else is now not really good. Yeah, so he has now 3, 4, 5 Zealots. He still doesn't have speed. It's already 7:30. Sure, he knew, okay, the Hydras, but that's the interesting part. If he would have scouted correctly, he should have seen, oh, look, it's not aggressive Hydras. It's not aggressive Hydras, it's defensive Hydras. So maybe lurkers are coming, something like that. So that's why it would be nice just to fly over here to see, look, it's already there. Oh, I see only a few Hydras, so a third cannon was okay, like a second of course, a third one was okay, but now that's just too much. Why? That's, like I said, here he went for tech, he went for drones, he went for just a few units. He has just a few units to protect his overlords if he would do that. And he gets already 5 cannons because he feels afraid of 7 Hydras and 4 Lings, 6 Lings. Okay. Oh wow, okay. There's a lot. More than expected. No, that's good. Something like that's fine. That's what I did too. So you have the money, just build stuff that you need. Maybe even 1 or 2 other hatcheries, because there's only 4. I think he could have... there's not a hatchery. Maybe even a 6th one, I don't know. So, because now I feel like, yeah, nothing really worked well, so like in the beginning, so why not just doing things? And for Shimmer, the same thing. He has now... It's already 9 minutes in the game. It's good that he goes now for... gateways, that's good, but he could have had already earlier the gateways. That's good that he actually gets the Roboner, because when I attacked him he didn't have any didn't have any detection. That's why my lurkers were so strong in the beginning. It's good that he goes now for that, that's good, that's good. Yeah, but to be honest, Zoe actually uses his money. So this is kinda scary. Did he use his money already? He's kind of often supply blocked, so that's something what he has to improve on. See this here? So I'm not sure if he actually upgrades it, but yeah. He goes for an attack, and I think if he does it correctly, he can kill him now. Or maybe at least do a lot of damage. There it is. Wow, okay. Killing now all those Hydras. But to be honest, I think how he plays... Like so, I think that's really nice. I think something like that I would try to do that too. To say, check for a proper build order to get Hydras in the beginning, just to focus more on Hydras instead of just yeah, because I think it's a little bit easier to have Hydras and Lings instead of Lings and Mutalisks and stuff like that. So that's what I would consider. Doing something similar like he does. That's really good. So if he improves that, we can play really well. That's good. Okay, maybe it's worth. Okay. And it's pretty much it. So yeah, we all do. Yeah, so that's how quickly it is. But yeah, so you can check the replay again. Shima even had more resources, so he could have won this. But like I said, optimize. It's important to optimize the beginning for both sides, for sure.
Yeah, that was the worst fucking split I had in years.
Yeah, so I sort of like, what the fuck? Why are there two drones doing nothing?
I misclicked it.
Yeah, but it happens. I had it once that I had that I tried to mine, and then all my my probes went like in this direction. I felt like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Shit. But yeah, like I told to the others, maybe some will listen. Don't know. Sure, like both of you should definitely improve like the beginning, like the mineral boosting stuff and all that stuff. So that can actually help, because in the beginning you don't have that much to do.
Yeah, I know. I just.
Yeah, you know, but it's still like to say. But I know what you mean. So, then, for example, here the spawning pool could have been a little bit earlier. And I like this that you actually say, okay, I tried to harass him, but I think the gas timing was mega fucking late. So
Why? I mean, I had Hydras in time.
yeah, so yeah, but boy, I think.
I mean, what do I need it early on for? I like link speed at the best, but I didn't really need it until he had like.
Yeah, but usually I will show you what I mean. So for example, let's go just for your part. You get now Hydras, and the interesting part is someone could actually already have like one Corsair.
Yeah, so I need it a bit sooner, I guess.
So the Corsair could have killed this one for sure, this one for sure, this one for sure. So maybe should not those ones, but yeah, if the timing was correctly done, that could happen. Sure. Because usually I actually see people when they go for Hydras, they get the gas at 3 minutes, so just 20 seconds earlier.
Yeah.
So that's something.
I can do that.
So something that you can improve on for sure. But I actually told the others too. Like, I think I want to copy your style if I want to improve Zerg, because I actually like the idea to say, okay, I play more or less like standard, but instead of getting mutas, getting Hydras and Lurker. I like that. I really enjoy that.
I mean, I just literally don't have Muta micro, so it's like, why should I play Muta?
Yeah, but still, so you can still work on your flaws and stuff like that. And I think it's actually quite easy to, or it's easier to work with the Hydras. I like that. I really enjoy that. That's why I thought, oh, I want to try that too. So yeah, so going for lurkers and stuff. So why not? It's really strong. So that's really good. And you can focus on it. Look, like for here, there are now 3 idling drones. You have the money to do something with it. 5 now.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm not doing it, to be honest. What am I doing then?
Yeah, that's the thing. So I feel like you were occupied with a little bit of those ones here, and you tried to micro your links. I think you tried.
Oh yeah, true. No, I just spread them out so I get both bases covered.
Yeah, but still, you know, like you still don't use those lavas that just.
I mean, yeah, but I don't have too much money, so I think it's fine. I was floating like 500, I think, at most.
Yes, that's why there's a. So yeah.
I think I just have a few more hedges than I need for the Hydras right now, and now it's a bit low. Our mid drones.
Yeah, so I feel like could have gotten like at least one hedge more. That's like that 5 hedge thing. I have only 4.
I have the drone sitting at the 3rd base. It's already hotkeyed as well. It's on 8, technically speaking. I just didn't hit. Yeah, now I make it.
I see. Yeah.
So, I was thinking about it.
But it's okay. So that's what I'm talking about. So what to do? Like for example, you know, okay, he's still on 2 bases. Maybe you don't know what kind of strategy he's actually doing, but the good thing is,
I mean, it's Protoss. What's he gonna do, right?
Yeah, so he will go for at least like Zealots, High Templars, Corsairs,
Yeah.
and maybe Goons, so that's what he goes for sure. That's why I actually enjoy that you say, huh? Because I thought the same, oh fuck, you actually use all your money, and you have already 40 drones, so I think that's style what you're doing. That's what I'm talking about. So the interesting part is, your style is not completely, I do it like every programmer does, or something like that. But you actually go for a style that I think that is really helpful, so really safe. So usually when I play against people like this, even I think I actually played even against someone on A rank who played something similar like that. You can still win with that. So it's not like, oh, it only works against like D rank or something. No. Even on higher ranks, that still works, and I think it's quite good because a lot of people don't know how to react on stuff like that. So I think that's a really nice idea, and you just have to check on all those small things first, like how many drones do I need, or when should I build drones, when should I build the hydro, or when should I build the gas, when should I build hydrodan, and so on and so on and so on. And I think then you can actually improve a lot. Like here, the SimCity is not really great here.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, so
I don't even need it to. I think that was. I didn't see the DT. That's to my detriment. And I made the overload. The overload is there for a reason. Like I was thinking about DTs when I made it there,
yeah.
but I didn't. I didn't see the DT itself. But oh well, worked out as well, I guess.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like for example, if you die the next 10 games only against DTs, then you know, okay, my focus should be, how about I build more overlords and spread them. You know what I mean? So like that. So that's really good, because I thought like, oh, did you use that overlord on purpose there because that was really
Yeah.
good? Or was it now a mistake because you went for, oh, I want to build an overlord anyway? But
no.
I thought like, it could be that you actually said, no, I need that overlord there, or I will die. Or like, I will die to 1DT. So that's good. So this was really good. And yeah.
I got a bit lucky with the fight because he wasn't looking. But oh well, not here in the front of fight.
Okay. Yeah, sure. But that's something what is really difficult. Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. So I think try to play this style more and more. That's really good. I think you can actually have a lot of success with it, and it's, in my opinion, kind of interesting because you go for hydras, but more like macro hydras, and then you have layer lurkers. And if you feel comfortable with that you feel like, oh, my drone count is good, like I use my lava, and whatsoever, my micro got better, whatsoever, my multitasking got better, you can still switch to mutas, or you can still say, oh, maybe this time I want to go for mutas, whatsoever, blah, blah, blah. So I think that was really great. So I think that was really good on your part how to play this. And
I surely make it back to tier 2.
Hopefully. So yeah, I think that I would actually try to copy this more or less. Also, I don't know if there's maybe do you have a guide like how to?
I mean, technically, it's like rough. The idea is the same as like 4 hedge before gas. So the 4 hedge hydra thing.
Okay.
It's basically just 4 hedges. Then you throw down 2 gases, and then you should have time for hydras to counter the corsairs.
I see. Okay.
So it's just really defensive, really macro.
Yeah, but it's good. That's good. If you like that, then so I think that's nice.
Yeah.
And here, that's one part why I'm talking about, why I feel like early scouting is sometimes not really necessary if you don't know what you see.
I mean, I saw my scouting I saw the forge. Then I was like, it's fine. Okay, nothing's gonna happen. So I made the 2 things and was like, alright.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah, but I meant like, like on Shimmer's view, that's why I'm talking about, because I think what you did was great, so it was good. So, like for example, he saw your pool was not finished.
Yeah, the cannon doesn't need to start until the pool is done.
That's right, so that's why I thought, why didn't he go for Nexi and then the cannon? That was an optimization. Yeah. He could have done that.
Yeah, I always like that with Protoss. It's like, it's just, you don't even need to know the build order for it, you just need to know, okay, the pool isn't done, I don't need a cannon.
Yeah, something like that, so usually. So, that's why I'm...
It's not... Shimmer's writing, he doesn't have the mechanics for it. Whatever, that's... Like, place the cannons a second later.
Okay, 1 second. There it is. Yeah, but, but that's why I'm talking about why I enjoy saying, okay, I want to go for a no scouting build order or something like that. Because yeah, that's the issue now. That's why you could actually practice this multitasking map. This is what you can do in single player. That something like this doesn't happen. You're still that probe maybe until maybe 4 minutes, or at least going back with that. Then here, like, your gateway was super mega late. Because of that, everything was late. For example, this could have been different, and now you have the supply, but now you go back, and now you don't build the gateway here. It's like super late, bam, now you build the gateway. Could have been done 20 seconds earlier or something like that. So gas could have been earlier too. I know, yeah, okay, but it's still a little bit, I guess. You could have built, I guess, the core now, because this is what I'm talking about. Let's see, core is still not produced here. We produce the cell first, even that we have only two links in front. And just imagine that when I went for this super safe no scouting game, I built my cursor at 5 minutes. So how long does a cursor need to build? 40 seconds? Something like that?
It's not high.
So my cursor is nearly finished right now. And nothing happened. The same thing goes here too. Nothing really happened. The only thing that happened was the probe got here, scouted a little bit, died. And it was pretty much it.
Then my hydro timing is fine, don't know. If your cursor finishes now, you have hydros on the way, should be okay. I mean, I lose the overloads near the base. I should have pulled those, but I never do that. I just keep them.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, that's what I mean. So, like, example, imagine if the cursor would be here already. I think if the cursor would be there already, and 3-4 salads, and they could attack here, that could be kind of dangerous. You have no free hydras. Okay.
Those are links. That's defensive. That's why I saw the stuff coming. I think some of the extra... the hydras are basically just for the anti-cursor defense, and then the links are supposed to do their heavy lifting.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, that's good.
Because I don't hydra upgrades anyways.
Okay, yeah, but it's nice. But like I
mentioned here I messed up. I was too slow. I wanted to keep my links close to the zerglings, but I didn't find close to zealots, but I didn't find them again.
That's right.
With my zerglings at the third.
Yeah, but like I said, so that's why I really enjoy it more to say, hey, my multitasking, my mechanics are not really that good, so why not going for a build build order that is easier to handle, like I said, this forge cannon thing. For example, Shimmer has the same APM like Quark. It's so funny, like only 130 or something like that. So and Quark still get S-Wing. It's like, so what the fuck? How is that possible? This is really ridiculous. Yeah, so that's why I really recommend, like, for everyone who plays, even later, if you already B rank or something like that, sometimes going for those styles that has like a later or like no scouting at all, I think that's really helpful just to focus on things. Like, for example, this forge is now spinning at all. Here's +1, that's good. But what about the next upgrade? We don't have another upgrade. We get now a lot of cannons, even that our opponent, like the Zerg opponent, goes for 2 Sunkens here, so it's really defensive on his side, so there's no need for us to get that many cannons. I think 3 were more than enough, and we could have had already more gateways. These gateways could have been done already. We could have even built even more gateways. Get supply block now. So that's what I'm talking about. So all those things happen because we got too distracted with sometimes only multitasking 1 probe or 1 drone or 1 ling or something like that. And I think if we say, okay, how about I go for a style that doesn't need that much in the beginning, I think that actually helps here a lot. Because like I said, I actually played so many games in the beginning with, oh, I need to scout with my probe and whatsoever. But the funny part was I didn't know what I actually saw. So I didn't know what I actually see at those bases. And that's why there was no reason to really go for such a heavy multitasking style.
I have like
yeah.
Shimmer says he was afraid of being busted. I think just my gas timing completely eliminates that, no? Because my gas was so late, it can't really be a Hydra bust.
Yeah. So the Hydra bust, like I said, sure, like first, the first Hydra bust should be now around this time. So yeah, but you have already that gas. The other part is there's lair, like here.
There was lair. I cancelled it to make my
yeah.
more things.
So yeah, but still, but now, so the question would be, okay, now it makes sense to get at least like another cannon, but at the same time we have already 7 minutes, and at 7 minutes usually you can have already speed. You could have already some High Templars, or at least like the High Templars maybe moving out or something like that. So you could have maybe 3, 4, 5 Zealots and a High Templar. You could have already a DT. A DT could actually work here because here's nothing. The Overlords are dying here. 1 DT, the Sir can't do shit. Because he has to wait until another Overlord is coming, and which one would be the nearest? Maybe this one, because this one would die, and this one would die.
Did I already? I know my layer is not done yet, right? Because it's later.
Yeah. When should you get that? So it's because you need
I think earlier.
Yeah. So.
But then again, I don't really need it. I mean, I need it for like some lurkers, but other than that, I don't really like. I don't even have +1/1 on the way yet, so it's not like I need it for +2. So I don't really like. I'm not going mutas here anyway, so it's like I don't really need the layer that importantly. I just get it for the lurkers, I think.
Yeah,
and I want Overlord speed at some point because it makes it easier to move, right?
That's right. Yeah. So that actually helps.
I think that's also the first. I should start it reasonably soon. I hope.
But here now,
maybe don't.
So like those 3 cannons are more or less okay, but now there are more cannons coming, where we could have gotten already more gateways. And our coursers could have seen, like, look, there's a lair, and there are not that many Hydras, and there are already a lot of drones. Look at drone count, it's broad, it's massive, it's massive. Only this one is a little bit less, but I think it's okay-ish. So, because of that scouting, that could actually be the good part on how to improve. So like, it's not about, oh, I try to kill now those Overlords. In my opinion, that's not really that necessary, because So has so much money, you can, like, you can use the money, but you have so many drones and all that stuff, so you can easily rebuild that. And I think scouted that correctly. Okay, now I see. But scouted that correctly, that he has so many drones, then you would know, I don't need more cannons. Like, those 2 cannons were completely unnecessary. Let's see. Yeah, I can have the Forge. Forge still not doing anything, it was just there for +1. And now we got, yeah. Even here. Now even the gateways are not, don't have a rally point. And those are things that you 2 can actually just work on. Just say, okay, now we try to play until 10 minutes, and I hope that I get this now right. Because the thing was, the only harassment that Protoss did was only those 3 Zealots. This one here was actually quite good, I guess, was okay. And then later just a few coursers that tried to do something. Sure, it worked really well here. We killed already like 2 more Overlords, it's good. But now the scouting is lacking. And that's what I'm talking about. So what should you actually see? No, nothing. That's now you see the lair. Okay, you saw drones. You saw 7 Hydras. It is sometimes difficult to see, but in my opinion, it didn't look like that Zerg is going now for a huge attack or something. So that's why we never needed those cannons. Could have built all that stuff earlier. And that's pretty much it. So that's why I'm talking about try to get a build order that's pretty simple. Or even going for, like in a mid game like this one. Maybe going for those salad all-ins. I think there's a salad all-in that Eternum actually showed us. Where you actually, was it like getting 5-6 gateways? Just get a lot of zealots and attack, stuff like that, and I think it can actually work, so that is kind of fun. I like this idea about getting the robo, because you saw the lair. But yeah, that's the most difficult part here. Sure, now after this mess now it's really difficult to do anything. But I think it's not only about, oh, this didn't work and that's why you lost, it's more about all the other things that happened before. And that's why I feel like if you two could play together more often, you can actually say, hey, maybe we can play this again. And now I check to get at least maybe the Nexus done, maybe my probe scouting could be better, something like that. So something like this, try to play this more and more often. Yeah, sorry.
I always like probe scouting because I felt like it was like it's a good way to practice multitasking because your Protoss you can do it every game. For me, it's like I can go drone scout, but I don't really want to.
Yeah, so
it's like
sure, but that's what I'm talking about. Why I feel like if you want to improve your multitasking, just go for that single player map and try that. It's completely fine. You can do a lot. Can try that very often, and then you can still go for different styles. That's what I'm talking about. So I would say what Shimmer did here was more like, oh, I want to really beat that opponent. I want to be I want to scout properly and whatsoever. Then completely fine. Go for that. Check what I should build and what I scout and so on and so on and so on. But I think for improving, just for basics or something like that, I can completely say go for something simple like Forge, Cannon, Nexus, Gateway, something like that. So that's focusing on the basics or like the fundamentals, and
also,
then you can.
I think rallying the gateways would help. It's just yes, it takes APM to do, but you do it once, and then after you never have to worry about it. You can just set a camp key on like rally point, and then boom.
That's right, something like that too. So like for example, all this money, 10 more zealots, or maybe 7 zealots and a few more goons, something like that, that could have helped to attack here and so on and so on and so on. So that's why I feel like check what you want to improve on, and with some friends, and especially here with our clan mates here, we can focus on that much more. Actually, when I played in the beginning, Fisheye, he was my mentor for a very long time, and he had to I feel so embarrassed about it because I was so angry so often when I played with him, and usually I'm really angry when I lose, so that's kind of common, but he had to endure a lot, so like how frustrated I was and stuff like that. But he actually helped me a lot because he played Zerg, and because he played that all the time, I was like, hey, can we check how I can deal with this turtle style or against this Hydra bus? I don't know what to do. So it was interesting. We sometimes played like 5 times in a row. He went for Hydra Bust, and I lost against Hydra Bust every time, even that I knew it was coming. So, and that's why I feel like it's really important to say something like, okay, hey, let's focus please on that. It would be really helpful until we figure it out on how to deal with that, or like against this turtle style. It's like really difficult to say, oh, do that every time because it's always different, but sometimes it's necessary just to know, okay, what kind of style can actually help. So that's why I would really recommend go that in every matchup, doesn't matter what matchup we have, go for no scouting style in the beginning until you feel more comfortable with your units and so on, and then try to figure out what you want to do in the mid game, what you want to do in the late game. For example, people say never use Arbiter in PvC. I actually use them a
disagree.
lot.
Yeah, I disagree. Every time I play against arbiters, his circuit's just annoying.
Yeah,
Because it's like, I don't want to deal with this. Please stop it.
yeah, that's why I had to. Oops, hold up. And actually, when I saw Kenzie, like, I was really surprised because he plays Zerg usually, but his proto PvC is so fucking amazing. I felt like, what the fuck? So he played so many good games against Hawk, and I think he won against him. I can't remember. I think I actually won against him, and he always went for Goon, Salad, Cursors, High Templars in the beginning, until really 15, 16, 17 minutes in the game, until he gets 3 or 4 bases with gas, and then he gets Arbiter, and then he uses that for stasis and recon, and I thought like, what the fuck? Okay, because everyone is like, no, you need to use Reavers, and then you do that. Every time when I get Reavers, they sometimes so fucking slow that I just lose everything else, like what the fuck, and then I feel like, but this Arbiter style, it actually fits me, and I like that. And even Goody, like a really old school German player, he goes every time for bases here, and then bases on that side, so more like the turtle style of the Protoss, gets Reavers to defend, and then he goes for carriers. So it's
Also, when people sneak bases, it's like, ugly. Because like with Protoss, you either have scouting and you catch the base, or you don't and you never get it. Unless you get like the file attack, right? Then maybe, but like even then it sucks.
That's right.
There's so many replays where I'm like, oh damn, it felt like a close game, but he had so much stuff, and then look at the replay. Oh damn, he was 5 base on 80 pros, What do you know?
No. Exactly. No. So that's why I would really reconsider. So.
But I think the upgrades would be important for Protoss in particular, right? Just make sure that's how it's going. For sure.
Like the interesting part about that upgrades in PvC is more about. That's why there's sometimes a switch in where people go for armor first. Usually people, as far as I know, people intend to get more links in the beginning, and if you don't get +1, zealots have a hard time to deal with all those links. But with +1, they just shred them to pieces. That's why +1 is really necessary. But the problem is because now so many people going for mass hydras and all that stuff, that +1 is not really necessary. But +1 armor is really good, so they actually tank a little bit longer, and then the High Templars can do the main damage, and then if the hydras are already damaged, then the zealots need maybe 1 or 2 hits, and then they are dead.
Yeah.
And the same.
I mean, I wasn't even trying to do anything game winning here. I was just like, might as well make it a bit more annoying with some lurkers.
Yeah, but
there was
But that's what I said. You went for tech, and it's good.
I mean, yeah. I guess if the High Templars don't die, it's playable. I'm not sure why he doesn't have like goons or anything.
Yeah, because everything slipped. So his gas stuff, and now he actually queued up everything here in the gates, and that's why it didn't work that much. So he could have used these 2 gates more. He couldn't. So if he didn't lose that much, and he overprobed a little bit. Because I think until 50 is fine, but everything over that is more like overprobing, and not helpful neither. That's what I meant with my game earlier. If I have too many probes, but I have no units at all, that's sometimes not necessary, not helpful neither. So yeah.
Want to do another one? I guess it's almost fine with it.
Okay. Yeah, but I think I leave it here now. So if someone, so now last call from me is more about. Would be nice if you people get some replays or maybe some build orders or some styles that you want to play. Then we can figure it out. And if you play with each other, please check about your goals, what you want to do, and then always try to write that down, and then try to check if you got that right. So please check all those replays, try to collect them, and then we can analyze them more often. So that would be actually a huge help for me too. And then we can check how to go on with the time. The next thing I want to show is if we can do that now weekly, something like that. But maybe we need another poll about when people actually have time. That would be
Yeah,
great.
we'll find some time.
That's nice. Okay. Okay, good. So thank you for the time. We can still play or something like that, but I just close the stream right now. Or my
Yeah, I mean
recording.
that's totally fine. We have both POVs going anyways.
Okay.
Um,
So